In today's video, we are going to dive into 10 unseen attractions here in Charlotte, North Carolina, or what I like to call hidden gems. Now, these are some things that you normally don't hear people talking about, but once our family moved here, we discovered they were available and they have played a role in improving the quality of our lives. Now, moving is a big decision, so whether you're moving your family, a significant other, and yourself, or you're just moving yourself here, it is a big decision, and I want you to know that I am here to help guide you. And if we haven't met yet, my name is Schmoecker, and I make videos all things Charlotte, what it's like to live here, work here, and play here. From the food, dining, and shopping, to the mountains and beaches and all things outdoors, I'm a local realtor, and I help people just like you buy, sell, relocate, and invest in the Charlotte and surrounding areas. And throughout this video, if you have any questions, you can leave those in the comments below, or you can reach out directly to me. Plus, there's a link to my calendar down below. If you want to schedule a meeting with me, you can schedule a time that's most convenient for you. And we do appreciate the comments and suggestions that you leave. That actually helps us when we build our next video. And without further ado, let's dive into those 10 hidden attractions. Plus, I added a bonus at the end. Number 1, Charlotte has a vibrant art scene. Here in Charlotte, they have museums, art galleries, the theater, music venues, really something for everyone and something for all ages. And what I like to call street art there are so many beautiful murals scattered throughout Charlotte and various neighborhoods that you'll want to check out. One of those is called South End. South End has beautiful murals, and they also have some really good food, so you want to check out South End. Also, there's an area called Camp North End, and at Camp North End, they also have beautiful murals that have been painted. They also have great food. They have great family night. They have movie night. They just have a lot of activities for all ages at Camp North End, so you'll want to check that out. And there's also an area of Charlotte called North Davidson. It's north of Charlotte, and the locals like to call it NODA. That's N-O-D-A. And in NODA, there are art galleries, and twice a month they have a gallery crawl that you can participate in. And again, really great food up there in North Davidson. So if you're a music lover, the music scene here in Charlotte, there is something, again, I said, for everyone. So there's not only the symphony that you can go listen to at Belk and Night Theater, but the symphony does symphony in the park throughout the summer and into the fall. And this is just such a lovely time. You can pack a picnic, bring some chairs, hang out with friends and family. It is really a memorable time. We also have the PNC. This is an outdoor music venue. You can get the covered seats or you can get lawn seats. They have some great artists. Our family's been out there to see some wonderful concerts before. There is also the Music Factory. This is an area in Charlotte where they have various music venues. These are on the smaller side, so you'll have bands and maybe not as well-known artists will perform there. But again, it just is a great music scene and something for everyone. Our family has participated in going to live theater productions, going to concerts, participating in walking through the art galleries, and really these have become very memorable experiences for our family. And again, it was a benefit that we weren't expecting, but I think it's a benefit that you will enjoy regardless of what your taste is in art. I think there is something here for everyone. All right, number 2 is the food scene. So Charlotte has an incredible food scene and it does not disappoint. One of the fun things that our family discovered after moving here is Restaurant Week. Restaurant Week in Charlotte is offered twice a year, once in January, once in July. It is where over 100 restaurants participate in this for a fixed price, usually between $30 and $50. You will get a 3-course meal, and it is such a fun time to just explore new restaurants and great time with family, friends, very memorable. And so gotta check out Restaurant Week if you're here in January or July, or once your family moves here. Put a note on your calendar to participate in that, but really fun time. Midwood Smokehouse in Charlotte. They are well known for their barbecue, cornbread, and sweet tea. And if wings and burgers are your style, you gotta check out Jack Beagles and let me know if they do have the best burgers and wings, but that's what many people say. Also, if you are more into seafood, we have Caroline's Oyster Bar downtown Charlotte. Also, there is Sea Level and there is Fin and Fino. And if you are vegan or vegetarian, plenty of options there as well. Plus, a really great restaurant that our family enjoys. They have wonderful Southern food. It's a little more upscale, so you a little more pricey, but it's called Roosters, and it is located in South Park area. Also, they have a Roosters in downtown Charlotte, so check them out. And if you are watching this video and you are from Charlotte and you have your own suggestions, I would love it if you'd put those in the comments below. It'll help me continue to build my list, and maybe I'm going to discover a new restaurant as well. Number 3, professional sports enthusiast paradise. Charlotte is home to the Carolina Panthers. They play at the Bank of America Stadium. I've been to their games, so much fun. Also, we are home to the Charlotte Hornets. It's an NBA team in the Eastern Conference. This is a great team that actually was owned for about 13 years by Michael Jordan. We also have a minor league baseball team here. So if you love baseball, we have the Charlotte Knights. They're a AAA farm team for the Chicago White Sox. And we have hockey, the Checkers. You can go watch a hockey game. I've been to a hockey game before, so much fun. And we just got a professional soccer team. So we have the Charlotte Football Club, acquired them in 2019. So much fun. So as you can see, lots of professional sports are here in the Charlotte area. So much to do with your family and friends. And I can't forget NASCAR. So Charlotte is home to NASCAR, and you can go enjoy the Coca-Cola 600 or any of the races at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. Number 4 is family sports enthusiasts. So you may love to participate in sports and not just spectate. And if that's the case, Charlotte has so much to offer. If you love golf, there's about 52 golf courses in and around the Charlotte area, both public and private. There's also tons of tennis and pickleball courts around. Plus, youth sports here is really great. Our family enjoyed the benefit of so many options for youth sports. We have soccer, baseball, football, field hockey, and we can't forget the swimmers. If you have a competitive swimmer in your family, we have 2 facilities here in Charlotte. One is called Swim MAC, and MAC stands for Mecklenburg Aquatic Center. And we also have the MSA, that is the Mecklenburg Swim Association. Both of these facilities have had Olympian swimmers train at their facilities, so that's a shout out for their great dedication to training and the type of program that they have. Also here, Charlotte also has a new facility. It's called the United States Performance Center, and this is for elite athletic training. So that is brand new here, and we're super excited to have that as part of our city. And I can't forget Duke basketball. Duke is only about 2 hours from Charlotte, depending on your starting point. Our kids have participated in their summer basketball camps, but just if you want to catch a Duke basketball game, it's a great, easy drive. Grab a game and get home in the same night. Little did we know that Charlotte was such a large sports town, and if you are into sports and that's important to you, then Charlotte will be a great win for you. All right, number 5 is the national parks and hiking. So what we discovered is here in North Carolina, we have 13 national parks, and one of them is the Great Smoky Mountains, and that happens to be the most visited national park in the United States, and it's only 3 hours from Charlotte. We've been there. It's beautiful. You've got to check that out. And as part of our visit there, we discovered that the Appalachian Trail runs through a portion of the Great Smoky Mountains, so you can even jump on the Appalachian Trail, a portion of that footpath here in North Carolina. Another thing that we discovered is a great app. It's called All Trails, and All Trails will tell you where different hikes are in and around the Charlotte area and the state of North Carolina. There's actually 84 documented hikes here in the Charlotte and surrounding areas. So I thought that was pretty cool. But our family discovered this, and we started just planning day trips where we would pick a hike and we would just drive, do the hike, have lunch, enjoy just the scenery and drive home, make a day out of it. And it was so much fun and very memorable for our family. I want to mention another great national park. It's called Pisgah National Forest. It is just a little ways from Charlotte. And there you will find their waterfall tour. Our 2 favorites are Looking Glass Falls and Morco Falls. And there at Pisgah, you will find the iconic Sliding Rock. This is a 60-foot nature's water slide, and you will land into an 8 to 10-foot plunge of cold mountain water. It'll take your breath away, but very memorable and so much fun. They do have a lifeguard there, and they do charge a small nominal fee. But if you have the patience for a long line, you definitely want to add this to your experience. And also, I want to mention the Blue Ridge Parkway. So the Blue Ridge Parkway is about 469 miles of beautiful scenery. We love to just jump on a portion of the Blue Ridge Parkway as we make our way up to the mountains for the weekend. And the scenery is just beautiful. They have so many lookout spots where you can pull off, get out of your car, get out the camera, take pictures, just take in the beauty of the scenery. And a lot of people make their way to North Carolina just to experience the Blue Ridge Parkway. So again, another benefit for our family is if you enjoy being outdoors and you enjoy hiking or biking or trail running, this will be a great benefit for you and your family. Number 6 is Whitewater Rafting Center. So continuing on the outdoor theme. And this place we discovered after we moved here. We were looking for something fun to do with the family, kind of something touristy actually. Someone recommended the Whitewater Rafting Center, and we've been hooked ever since. So the Whitewater Rafting Center really moved the needle for our family on just being outdoors more and being more active in the outdoors. So here at the Whitewater Rafting Center, you can buy an activity pass and you can whitewater raft. They have stillwater paddleboarding and kayaking. They also have, you can do the rapids in a kayak. They also have this amazing rock climbing that is over a pool. And they have trails where you can ride bikes, you can run. And they also do group yoga there. So one of the things I recommend is you buy a season's parking pass, and then you can come and go anytime. You only pay for the activities that you participate in. They also have music on the weekends. It's called River Jam, and they have really fun artists that come there. And so it's a lot of fun just to bring your chair, your lawn chair, and come enjoy the music with the backdrop of the Whitewater Rafting Center. They also just added a new play area for the littles. It's called Wild Woods, and it is a place for kids to play and connect with nature. They have tree houses and swinging bridges and ropes courses, and they have boulders, and it's all designed for various ages. They also have this bike trail that they made for the littles. It's for those balance bikes. So you can bring your own balance bike and helmet, or they have some there for you to borrow. But it is a trail for kids to bike on. So how fun is this? And Wild Woods is completely fenced in, so you don't need to worry about your children wandering off if you have them. Number 7 is strong medical options here in the Charlotte area. Moving here to Charlotte, one of the great benefits that we really didn't foresee is just that our family would be outdoors more. We would become more active. And as a result of that, our family is in a healthier place. We're more healthy than we were when we lived up north. So with that said, though, it's nice to know that in the Charlotte and surrounding area, we have access to some great medical facilities. And some of those include the Carolina Medical Center. They are ranked the best hospital in Charlotte, and that is by U.S. News & World Report. We also have the Atrium Healthcare System, and they are the largest here in the Charlotte area. And then there's also the Duke University Hospital that is ranked the most prestigious hospital in North Carolina. They're ranked number 16 nationally. So it's so nice to have them just 2 hours from Charlotte if you need a serious medical procedure or cancer treatment. We've known many friends who have utilized the Duke University Hospital, so that's just a nice option. Also, if you or a member of your family need access to VA care, we do have a VA medical facility here in Charlotte. We have a VA hospital in Salisbury, which is about an hour away. Another great one in Asheville and also in Fayetteville. So that is local here as well. Also, the naturopathic medicine is really growing in demand. And here in the Charlotte area, there are so many options that are available to you. And our family has used the naturopathic options as well and have been really pleased. So I think moving here to Charlotte, you will find great benefit in the medical care that you would receive here if needed. And you'll see the benefit of just being able to be outdoors more and become more active. Number 8 is a relaxed Southern atmosphere. You may be wondering what the pace of life is like here in Charlotte. So I want to give you the picture of Charlotte. According to the 2024 census, there are 924,000 people that call Charlotte home. And they estimate that about 100 people move here every day. So along with that is an explosion of people. We have a lot of traffic congestion during those peak rush hour times. So that obviously adds a level of frustration and stress into people's lives. So one thing that I've recognized is that the folks down here in Charlotte know how to switch gears. They know how to slow the pace down on the weekend, be outdoors, relax, be with friends, be with family, and really enjoy all that Charlotte has to offer. And this is definitely an unexpected win for us. When we moved here, we thought our benefit was going to be economic and weather. So the lifestyle benefit was something we really had not anticipated. And along with many other people who live here in Charlotte, we have seen great benefit. So even though you are in Charlotte and you do get the advantage of being near a big city, you also get that small town vibe being here as well. And some folks can be heard saying, I love living where I don't need to take a vacation from. Number 9 is schools, and you may be wondering, are the schools any good in North Carolina? And this was definitely a question that we had before we moved here. So we were moving from Wisconsin, which is ranked number 6, and we were moving to North Carolina, which is ranked number 21. So we were quite concerned, but I will tell you that we have not been disappointed in our children's education. We feel they've received a very strong education. They've tested well, and they've gone on to do great things. First, I'm going to tell you about Charlotte-Mecklenburg Schools, also known as CMS. There are other surrounding counties as well, and you can watch my video called The 5 Top Communities in Union County. And Union County is just next to Mecklenburg County, just right outside of Charlotte. Charlotte has 52 charter schools. There are 210 private schools, and they do have a strong homeschool community in the Charlotte and surrounding areas as well. Now, if you choose the private school route, on average, the tuition is just over $10,000, but you can get upwards to $30,000 per student at some of the more prestigious private schools here in the Charlotte area. So there's lots of educational options here in Charlotte, but I encourage you to do your own research. 2 great resources you can use are greatschools.org. Here you just put in the name of the school that you want to look at. It'll tell you test scores, student progress, ethnicity, college readiness. So this is a great resource. Also, you can get onto Facebook groups. You can ask parents questions. You can find out what they think about the school, how well educated they feel their students were their students prepared, did they test well? So you can ask all kinds of questions there. Another perk to living here in the Charlotte area is you have great access to colleges and university that are top rated. So there is UNC Chapel Hill, we have NC State, Wake Forest, and of course Duke University. And you get to use in-state tuition, so that's definitely a benefit. Number 10 is the airport. So the Charlotte Douglas International Airport is ranked among the top 10 most connected airports worldwide. So if you travel for leisure or for business, you should be able to find lots of flights. A lot of them are direct from the Charlotte Airport. And I will say the American Airlines has their hub there. They have had it there for about 70 years. So a lot of direct flights with American Airlines. Also, if you are concerned about parking, Charlotte has expanded their parking decks. They have additional parking garages and parking decks. And there are lots of extra parking areas around the airport that our family even uses, where you can make a reservation and they'll shuttle you to the airport. And it's a little less expensive and still fairly easy, and we get there in a good amount of time. Also, the airport is continuing to expand. So they are adding an additional 10 gates that are going to go to Delta. And if you're concerned about wait time, so you can get into the airport, it is under a lot of construction right now. It's a busy airport seemingly at all times of the day, and wait times in the security lines can seem pretty daunting at times, but we have found they move fairly quickly, and Charlotte now has a wait times available on their website, or you can download an app. So you can always kind of know which security line you want to go to, which one has the shorter wait times. So the bonus is income tax and property tax. For our family, that was a big benefit, a big win for us. We were moving from a state that had higher property taxes and higher income tax. So by moving here, we were already saving money. If you're moving from a state with lower property tax or lower income tax, that's not going to be a big benefit for you. But definitely look into that. So the flat income rate here in North Carolina is 4.5%. And on average, the property tax is about 0.82%. It really depends on the city or the county that you live in, what your property tax will be. There's a great cost of living calculator that you can use. It's called Forbes Cost of Living, and you can plug in your salary and the place that you live, and it just allows you to make a great comparison about how far your money will go where you live versus where you want to move to. So it's a great resource, and I would check that out for sure. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video and found value in it. If so, please hit the like button. Also, if you have any questions, you can leave those in the comments below, or you can reach out to me directly. And if you are ready to talk about moving to Charlotte or talk about the housing market, you can schedule a meeting with me through my calendar. The link is below, and I would love an opportunity to talk to you. As always, I'd love to be your realtor of choice and help you make a smooth and enjoyable move to Charlotte. And if you haven't already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and you will be notified every time I post a new video. Thanks so much for watching.